Hello everyone, this is the history of Azerbaijan. The start of the state of Azerbaijan is one of the more recent ones in the area. Unlike Georgia and Armenia, whose country has existed for thousands of years, Azerbaijan wasn't around for a while, so the history will not be fully about that state. Let's go. The Azerbaijani parts of the Caucasian Mountains were very rich in resources, so the areas were at an all-time boom in the Bronze and Iron Ages. Alexander the Great conquered Azerbaijan, but after the fall of the Seleucid empires in Persia, the Kingdom of Armenia ruled parts of modern-day Azerbaijan from 190 BCE to 428 CE. The Arsacid dynasty of Armenia was a branch of the Parthian Empire and Caucasian Albania, which is present-day Azerbaijan, which was under Parthian rule for the next several centuries. The Caucasian Albanians established a kingdom in the 1st century BCE, primarily remaining a semi-independent vassal state until the Parthians were disposed in 252, and the kingdom became a province of the Sasanian Empire. The country adopted Christianity as a state religion during the 4th century, and Albania was a Christian state until the 8th century. The early Persian rule by the Achaemenid Empire enabled the rise of Zoroastrianism in Azerbaijan. Armenia and Albania were at each other's throats a lot until the rise of the Roman and Parthian empires, which split them both. Caucasian Albania was conquered and annexed by the Sasanian Empire in 252 to 253. Caucasian Albania was an ally to the Sasanian Empire, and when they fell to an Arab caliphate, he shifted his allegiance to the Byzantine Empire 3 years later. Next, the Muslims came storming through the Caucasus and converted and annexed everyone in their giant short-lived Rashdud Caliphate. But after that, the Sajid dynasty ruled Azerbaijan to then be defeated by the Salarid dynasty, which were then defeated by the Shaddadids, and then the Seljuks. But the Seljuks are the most important to Azerbaijan, because Azerbaijan under Seljuk rule was helped shape the identity of modern Azerbaijani Turks more than anything else. Like Armenia, the Mongols came running through Asia, but the Mongol expansion was way worse for Armenia than it was Azerbaijan. The cities of Zanjan, Kazvin, Maraga, Ardabil, Bailagan, Barda, and Ganja, which were the biggest cities in Azerbaijan, were destroyed. The territories of Azerbaijan became a battleground between the Golden Horde and the Hulagu states. After the Mongols, the Chobanid dynasty ruled over Azerbaijan and many surrounding territories, but of course the Safavids took Azerbaijan like they did Armenia, and Azerbaijan, as a result of this, became the second largest population of Shia Muslims by percent after Iran today. Persia wasn't doing so well in the centuries to come, so Azerbaijan came under Ottoman rule from 1722 to 1736, and the rival Russia was very close in eyeing the Caucasus. Persia eventually got the Caucasus back, and after a few Russian and Persian wars, Russia eventually gained control over the Caucasus, but they had to change the lands from Persian culture, and this resulted in most people in Azerbaijan having little to no rights. The next big thing for Azerbaijan is the fall of the Russian Empire, to which they got the to which formed the independence of the Transcaucasian Federation, and the federation fell, and the Azerbaijan Democratic Republic was proclaimed on May 28, 1918. The party was named after the Persian provinces of Azerbaijan. The Soviets took the Caucasus back, and life grew worse and worse from famines and an overdose of work. Life wasn't great under Soviet communism. But Azerbaijan eventually had enough and proclaimed independence on August 30th, 1991, and became a part of the Commonwealth of Independent Nations. The First Nagorno-Karabakh War began by the end of the year, resulting in the creation of the self-declared separatist Republic of Artsakh, which persisted until 2023. The refusal by both sides to negotiate resulted in a stalemate, as Armenian troops retained their positions in Karabakh and corridors to Armenia, which was seized from Azerbaijan in 2020. That is the history of Azerbaijan. Time for stats. Azerbaijan has about 10 million people, with a GDP of around 80 billion US dollars. They have 86,600 square kilometers of land, and their capital is Baku. Bye.